What's up, everybody? I guess I'll take these off. Beautiful Friday, isn't it? Um, Here with number 16 ooh, of the Clint Esposito show. Used to be the Clint Files, but I changed it. So, what's up? Today, I figured we'd talk a little bit about these weird obelisk deals. What's the deal? What do you guys think about the obelisks? Trying to look, make sure I got all the pages pulled up so I can respond to people. Um, so there was originally obelisk. Sure, it'll come right up. It did not. There we go. Third obelisk pops up. Third one. So first, let's see if it has all the places. The first one was in Utah, right? Second one was in Romania. And now a third one pops up. Where was the third one? California? We don't have that pulled up here. Here we go. So, what do you guys think is going on? Do you think the government's doing this? Is the government doing this to trip everybody out? There we go. Just trying to get it up so I can see everybody, if anybody comments. Which nobody is right now, which that's fine. Here we go. I got Facebook. Any of you guys think that... Who's doing this? Is it actually aliens? Is it... Did anybody... Is there any more information about these? Who has seen them? I feel like we need to go on like Instagram or something and find some of those videos. But did you guys hear? What was the deal? I don't know if the one in California is still there right now or not. Didn't they all disappear? If the government is... What happened to that comment? I don't think aliens use screws. Was there screws in it? Yeah, I seen some kind of rivet or something, right? That's what it looked like. There was rivets or something on it. Oh, here we go. Let's see if we can pull it up here. No, we don't want your ad. Here we go. I need just these pictures. I did think it was weird there was rivets or whatever was on it. I'm like, could have done a better job. Could have had somebody like welded it up real good. It was clearly man-made. All right, I'll go with that. I want to see better pictures. Where do I find good pictures? All these sites with pictures on them, then they have these pop-up ads, which makes me crazy. Yes, they're vertical along the edges. Who are you, Manuel Cedeno? Who is this Manuel Cedeno? I don't trust him. Sounds like a plant, bro. What up, Ryan? It could be a psyop. I think that's probably a good call, it being a psyop, I would imagine. I would imagine it's also a psyop. Where are these good? No, that's not them. if you guys are on YouTube or Twitch or Facebook, you can see I'm pulling up some pictures and stuff here, or I'm trying to at least. Oh, maybe. Strange obelisk. That's not how you spell strange. Disappearing obelisk. What do I search for? I don't think Instagram is working. It's definitely not live. I don't know how to use Instagram right now. There we go. It's Manuel. It's not manual, it's Manuel. Got it. There are videos on YouTube. All right, let's find some. Let's find some YouTube videos of this obelisk. What do you guys think? I finally got Instagram pulled up. What do you guys think of these disappearing obelisk deals? Man-made? Man-made? Aliens. YouTube agrees so far that they think it's man-made because of the rivets and or screws. But, yo, is it the same one that keeps popping up, or they got several of these things and they're running around swapping them out? Yeah, exactly, Ray. Whoever's doing it has money and or connections, because it's too far, man, for just to be some poor guys. Or they got multiple ones and they... Oh, this is my channel. We don't want to go here. Elisk. We'll just search obelisk on YouTube and see what comes up. Here we go. Mysterious obelisk. This is going to be too much for this computer playing all this stuff. I can tell you. Let me tell you. It's going to be too much. We're going to bog it down and not just run an ad for them. You're welcome, guys. Is there... Get up in there. Let's see it so we can see if there's screws. Like I said, on YouTube or my Facebook or any of those, we're watching videos of it right now, where those dudes are walking up to the thing in Utah, I guess, the original place. There you go. People sending it to me. They were cut down, people seen removing them. Yeah, that's what someone else said. But who was removing them? These dudes? Like government dudes? Or like who went and got them? Random guys? The people they think put them up? Is there videos of them from any of the other ones once they got it to like Romania being taken down or whatever? We don't care, ABC News. Get out of here. No more videos. Just the one in, just that one in Utah. Is this the same thing that we just watched? I think it is. Down to one person because it's not very exciting unless you're in the conversation. So is this how they make us think that yeah, right. I appreciate your searching for me. It's difficult to run two computers and try to read what people are saying and Google stuff. Pew! Beam that down. Oh, there we go. Got rid of that. We'll give that computer a rest over there. It sounds like it's about to blow up. Any other good news for this Friday? I was talking about some stuff. Oh, here's something I don't have to Google for. I had a conversation with a comedian that I kind of started with, and they said something about being at like my level, which I thought was weird. I was like, "What are you talking about? We're the same level." But it brought me to the conclusion about, well, and I already knew this from like riding, but a lot of it is how you perceive yourself, where you perceive what level you perceive yourself at. And it goes back to the last one I did on Monday where I was talking about I never wanted to like just promote myself that much, I guess confidence or whatever the reasoning for it. Probably confidence. That's normally what it is. So thank you, Brian. Um, The one behind me, the big one, was done by a graffiti artist in Atlanta, Miko. I'd have to send you a link to his page, but um, yeah, he kills it. You're a stand-up comedian, awesome. Where do you live? We got off topic, but so anyway, how do you perceive yourself, Ray? That's what we were talking about. Being not confident, and they always say that your mental whatever is your limit, but it really is, if you don't think that you can be I see somebody with FMX in his name. If you don't think you can be an FMX rider, then you're not going to be. So I would say just work on mentally believing that you can be that guy and then work towards it. And also another really good help is surrounding yourself with the best people that you can ride with or do comedy with or whatever, because you'll inevitably just pick, like, not inevitably go directly to their level, but you will just pick things up without even realizing it. So, if you're good, oh, I realize what Brian it is. All right, I know who you are now on there. And we're going to do a podcast. He's a pro gamer, which I think is rad as shit. So, but anyway, work towards it. Believe you can. Maybe start working towards it and then convince yourself that you can as you work and gain knowledge, but make sure you try and surround yourself with the best people available. That way, you like rise to their level. So there's a lot of comments. It must be all Facebook. Especially riding and stuff. I don't know. It works with comedy too, because I've been fortunate enough to work at the Dojo of Comedy here in New Jersey over the past couple of months. And with the way the pandemic has worked out, we've gotten a lot of really good comedians that we probably wouldn't have gotten, at least not the amount. And like the shows with probably 5-6 people on it, that are crazy. And I've been able to be at those shows and be on a lot of them. And it's no doubt I can tell a difference. Like, it's no doubt raised my level of comedy, which I'm very fortunate for. The other thing is that once you're around those people all the time, it's the same thing with riding. If you only see people in videos and stuff like that, it's different than if you ride with them and you hit the same ramps and you jump the stuff and you can physically watch them ride, or you're in the same room with a comedian, and the comedian you like bomb, and then this other dude, professional, comes up and then just slays so hard, and you're like, damn, can be done. It wasn't the crowd, it was me. I definitely messed up. So that's the same thing too. You get to setups, you try to ride some setups, and then you're like struggling on the ramp, and then some other dude just comes out and kills it, and you're like, okay, can do better. So still, nobody likes Twitch here. Not the guy, the platform. Nobody's getting on the platform Twitch. Ray is from Alabama, booked at Flappers twice in LA and Ha-Ha's once. I've headlined about 30 shows. Sick. Are there any comedy clubs in Alabama? What's your guys' situation right now? Are you guys locked down or what? How's Alabama for comedy at the moment? Oh, I hit ramps with Angerman and Jad at Mike's place. Sweet. Neither one of them call me. I don't want to jump ramps anymore, honestly. But Jad I've seen a little bit lately. Mike I have not seen for probably year or two now. Stardom, is that Stardome? Yo, I'll come down to Alabama, Ray. What's up? I love that. I actually lived right outside of Atlanta for about 13 years. So, and between you and me, I would not mind getting out of here for a little bit. So, and I have friends in Alabama. That's what I figured, that it was fairly relaxed versus us up here. They got us chasing our tails, trying to keep room limits down and masks on and whatever else. Yeah, man. So I think a lot of it's mental barrier. They say that, but I really, truly believe that. And I think determination is probably an underappreciated skill, right? So being persistent. So if you believe I don't think I'm that talented at anything really. I wouldn't say, and I don't think I don't think riding I had the best style. I don't think comedy, I really feel like I write like, I know dudes that write really, they'll write out a whole joke and it'll be well thought out and everything. And my jokes aren't like that. They're more shorter and I don't know. I just feel like they're shorter. I have a bunch of, it's weird how I do jokes. I just write a bunch of stuff. Eventually I group it up into subjects. But like, so I don't just write a whole 5-minute joke out. And I know people that do that and I'm envious of that, but that's just not my style. So I just feel like my talent probably is being hard-headed and determined. And eventually I'll figure it out. Eventually I'll figure it out. I feel like I'm a slow learner a little bit, but Mike Romanelli began watching this live video. You should get on. I don't know how to add you on there though, so yeah. Anyway, Mike, I have to thank Mike for giving me the opportunity to be around all those comedians and get better. We're talking about, for anybody that joined, I just know Mike joined. We're talking about believing you can do something and just being determined and then going after it. And being, sometimes, like me, being hard-headed and stubborn, also works to your advantage. I would say that's my biggest asset is that I don't like people to tell me that I can't do something, and I believe that eventually I can figure it out if I really want to. I think that's the other key too. If I don't want to do something, I'm horrible at it and I'll never learn it. And I do all kinds of stuff on the computer right now uh, that I figured out that I only figured out because I wanted to do podcasts or whatever. Otherwise, I'm not a computer person, so I would not have figured all this stuff out. That's 100%. 100%. Still nobody on Twitch. And Ryan Swayze on YouTube probably left. He was like, I'm over it. I can't see. Oh, somebody's watching. It's probably just me, though. I'm watching myself. So just, I guess that's all we're going to talk about today. We talked about the obelisks. Everybody just thinks they're people, put them there. I kind of agree, but I think maybe the grander scheme on that one is what's the point? Who's doing it and what's the point? Because they got a lot of money or a lot of pull or something. Because they're either flying these things around the world or they got multiples of them. So like, I think it's Elon Musk. I think if Elon Musk did it, it would have been a much better looking obelisk. Like, he definitely wouldn't have had rivets or whatever in it. It would have been machined out of a solid piece of metal. Then we're talking. Who else could have done it? Like who else could be doing? Government? Q? It would have been shaped like, yo, what if just a huge metal Q showed up in the desert? That would have been awesome. They should have done Project Q beam. They should have done that. All right, I don't have anything else to talk about. We did 22 minutes. It's a short one. I'm going to just keep doing these on Mondays and Fridays. So, and then I'm also gonna get some guests in. Probably not in my room here, but in the studio at the dojo. We'll get them in there, and yeah, I'm gonna have Brian. I think he left already. I'm gonna have Brian on. He's a pro gamer because I like that. That is kind of like what I did, right? Like I traveled around and rode dirt bikes for a living, and he travels around and plays video games, which I think is rad. One, there's way less risk of getting hurt. He says fights break out. We'll talk about that. But that's still, I feel like you would have to get in a fight with somebody fairly aggressive in order to beat you up as badly as my motorcycle has. So I still think it's much safer. And also, I was always envious of like BMX guys and skateboarders and anybody that could travel around and not have to have. I had my own ramps and everything. So I had to travel around, have ramps and a bike and everything at all times. So it was a pain in the ass, like traveling, or you'd go overseas and then you would ride some other bike, which was ultimately usually not that good. So I always envied people like that. So that's why I actually really like comedy. It kind of tripped me out for a while when I was just like, Wait, you mean I just need like a notepad and to remember this stuff and that's it? I don't have to show up in the morning and set up and practice? Like, we just cut to the chase. We got rid of all the BS of riding a dirt bike and just got right to uh, showtime, the performance, and that's it. I like it. I like it. And I don't got to lug anything around, really. Ultimately, I don't. Maybe some speakers. If I bring my own PA, 2 speakers, that's it. A mic, cables. Not like I get paid anything like I did to ride a dirt bike, but we'll see. That'll be nice. It is great, Ray. I really, I actually, we can talk about this. We can go a little longer. I actually really enjoy doing comedy. Um, I have so much fun. Like I said, it's like you get kind of the thrill of the rush of, it's not the same rush. Obviously, dirt bikes is like a little more of an intense rush, but it's still a rush, and it's really cool when you can get the crowd. One of the things I missed riding, or I was always envious of musicians when I rode, was that they could evoke a response or have a connection right directly with the crowd. And with riding a dirt bike, you always had a helmet on, so you don't really interact that much. But when you tell a joke and most of the people laugh in the room, um, dude, that's a sweet feeling. So, yeah, I do really, really enjoy comedy, and I typically throughout my life have not done anything that I didn't really like, or at least not for any great length of time. So that would be not like who the hell am I, but that would be my advice if you want to be happy, is do things that you enjoy and become good at them. Figure out how to make money on them. That's been my whole life motto. This is it. Figure out what you enjoy to do and figure out how to make like enough money to survive off of it. I don't know. That sounds like the point of life. No? Is that not the point? I feel like that's the point. Figure out what you want to do, make money at it. You're good to go. I just realized my phone is also on the Wi-Fi, which is probably not helping me out any, although it seems to be streaming fine. But noted, I won't do that next time. All right, everybody. Like I said, we are going to. So if you're on my Facebook or whatever, check out uh, I just got sidetracked. FreeThinker.tv has basically all of our podcasts together on there. Or you can go to Freethinker TV YouTube. We also have a Twitch. Nobody's really on Twitch. But mainly the YouTube, I would say, is where we do most of the stuff. If you want to follow all that Freethinker stuff, we got about 4 or 5 podcasts on there. So, yeah, check that out. Follow it. And we appreciate you also. If you want, there's Freethinker. Actually, if you're, first off, follow me on everything. Clint Esposito on everything. If you're on Instagram, then you go to my Facebook, or you on Facebook or the Instagram. I don't know. I have a Twitter too. I started one of those new things. What's the new one? I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, I started with a new social media deal that I can't remember. Starts with an A. It doesn't ultimately matter. So anyway, yeah. Follow me. I'll be updating on local shows, all that type of stuff. And if you want to watch the rest of the podcasts, I would suggest probably going to the YouTube page, and then you'll be able to find Freethinkers Society, the Clint Esposito Show, Fat Shaming, No Carnival Parking, which is the official podcast of the Dojo of Comedy in New Jersey. And we're talking about some other type of live type of show deals. We're not sure. But with the weather getting shitty and the impending crunch on our freedoms, we're going to go live stream, bro. So, not comedy shows, not like straight comedy shows, because, I mean, I guess maybe comedy shows with crowd in there, but it'll be like a twist on comedy shows. What up, Travis? Sorry, Instagram person. All right, peoples. All right, people. If you guys have anything, yeah, go on Twitter. I guess Twitter is where everybody talks. Clint Esposito on Twitter. Give me. I should actually, my phone's on it. Otherwise, I'd be on Twitter right now when you guys could talk to me. Although you're talking to me on here. I don't know. There's too many places to talk. There's too many social media platforms to talk on. And everybody likes something different. So, I don't know. Right now, everybody seems to be on Facebook if they're older. But then if they're younger, they're on Snapchat, Instagram. I don't know. All right, I'm rambling now. Oh, yeah. Please, you guys visit our sponsor, herosoapcompany.com. It's a soap with no parabens, no banned ingredients, none of that stuff that will affect your testicles in any way. It is actually locally sourced and made in the United States. It's owned by an Air Force veteran, and you can get 20% off. Also, some of the proceeds go to deployed military members and first responder charities. And you can get 20% off if you use the code FreeThinkers with an S at herosoapcompany.com. All right, people, you missed it. Travis, I'm going to start doing this probably earlier than this, Mondays and Fridays, although you may have just gotten up because you might have worked at night. So then, in that case, you'll have to watch the replay. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'm signing